everyone. I'm going to share a movie commentary discussion. 1988 movie Big. Here's special guest David.
Hi, all.
What did you think of the movie you remember watching 36 years ago?
Well, I would rate it PG. It would be more for like families, like with teenagers and stuff.
Fun fact, this movie is now 36 years old since 1988.
Yes, it's a very old movie, but it was a good movie.
What did you think of Tom Hanks' character, Josh?
I love that. I love the way he in the movie he grew from a kid to a big guy, and then at the end of towards the end of the movie he shrunk back to kid size, and it was so funny. He lost his shoes before he went in the house, and his clothes were all big on him and everything. It was so funny.
The character Josh reminds me he's like a man child. He's not like the other adults, but he's more like a fun adult that likes toys. Do you agree?
I agree.
So, if you don't know what a man child is, it's kind of like half adult, half child that still likes to play video games and toys. Do you agree what it means?
Yeah, I agree. That means he's a kid at heart. He's a big kid.
You know what? Not just from the movie and real life, each adults are different no matter what.
They are.
For me, I enjoy watching animated films, but there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there isn't.
Penny Marshall, great job making and directing this movie. Do you agree?
I agree.
I recommend this one more for older kids and teenagers. Would you recommend the same thing?
I would.
What else do you remember about this movie?
I enjoyed it when I was a teenager.
Well, you were in your 20s back in 88.
I was, and that's when I was living with my mom and dad.
Oh, another fun fact, it's now a Disney movie
It is.
because Disney owns Fox Properties and Fox Movies.
Yeah.
Another fun fact, it was also an adaptation of a Broadway show.
Yes, that's amazing.
If you don't believe us, you are welcome to check online.
Yes, check it out online, folks, and you will love it.
It's a real Broadway show. It doesn't exist today. It was a flop.
It was.
What else do you have about this movie?
It was overall real funny.
There's not anything bad in it.
No, there isn't. Except for that one kid, he used the F word.
It was just one.
Yeah, just
time.
one time he used the F word.
If it was used a lot in that movie, it would have been from PG to R, but
It would have been rated R, yeah.
PG rating.
Yes, but if there was more cuss words, it would have been rated R.
I just want to let everyone know, if you have not seen this movie for a long time from your childhood, I recommend rewatching it again.
Yes, you will be amazed. It'll bring you back old memories from the 80s, like Billy Idol and Billy Idol even sang a song in there.
I'm glad the casting directors picked Tom Hanks for the role because it was a good fit for that actor when he was younger.
It was.
I mean, if it was like a sequel of a follow up, they would have to figure out what would they do or what would they not do.
Yeah.
Because if you make a cash grab sequel, I just said again, you have to figure out what will work and what would not work.
Yeah.
If this was a cash grab sequel, would you watch it?
No.
Because Tom Hanks is like in his late 60s.
Yes, he is. He's almost elderly man stage now.
Tom Hanks is an amazing actor.
He is. He's wonderful. I bet he's a multi-millionaire.
I just want to let everyone know this movie is worth watching.
It is.
You will not fall asleep.
No, you will not fall asleep. It is so fun, and it brings you back, memories from the 80s.
I think the reason how Penny Marshall came up with an idea for this title where better when younger Josh was younger, how he wished, I was 6'9". He just turned into like a grown up. It's like a fantasy comedy.
Yeah.
And I really hope Disney does not do a cash grab sequel of it.
No.
Because one, that would be Tom Hanks' decision.
It would be.
But you know what? We don't work for Disney. If it's not ours, it's their decision.
It is.
What do you think of the editing?
The editing was great.
Editing was not bad at all. Really good cinematography.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of modern kids may not understand this movie now, but you're welcome to watch it for your first time.
You are.
Do you think modern kids would like it?
I think the older generation would.
Because what you said, the older generation still remembers this movie.
Yeah, I would say the baby boomers now.
Like, let's say for modern kids, if they do decide to watch it, would they understand it or wait till they're older?
They wouldn't really understand it because there are a lot of kids nowadays, they're into these new movies and video games now. So
because back in the 80s, this movie was a lot different.
It was.
And John Hurt from Home Alone plays in this movie.
He does.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, not really. All I have to say, this was a wonderful, funny movie.
And the East Coast filming location was perfect.
It was filmed in New York and in New Jersey.
Because between New Jersey and New York, they're not too far from each other.
No, they're exactly across the river practically from each other.
And if there was going to be a new Broadway adaptation for Big, they would have to get permission from Disney.
They would.
Because the Broadway shows, they would have to pay Disney a huge fee.
They would.
And Disney can be expensive too.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree on that?
I agree.
I still give it thumbs up.
Me too. Thumbs up.
My advice for movie fans, give it a chance before you judge it.
I would.
And you're able to welcome to look for it at Zia Records or Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
That's all what we want to share. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.